My friend killed my Revo 3.3. This is the nitro, and he burnt my receiver, alright? I'm gonna show you how he burnt, and I'm gonna give you detail. Don't let your monkey friend touch your RC, alright? That's what I can tell you. Don't let your monkey friend that doesn't know anything about RCs, alright? They'll kill it for you. And they'll kill it for the viewers, alright? So, costing me 40 bucks just because he said I am an expert. Alright guys, so here we are on my bench, alright? So, here's the receiver right here, alright? Again, this thing is like 40 bucks plus tax, alright? So, what my friend did here was, see this cable right here? These two cables right here? Alright, not those two, I'm sorry. It was my idea, but he attempted it, alright? If you look at right on the left side here, you have all the listing. Let me grab a screwdriver. Alright, so over here you have all the listing. This blue connector right here is for RPM, alright? So the problem with my Revo here was, it was not engaging into reverse and forward when the engine is running. Pretty much, he tells me, oh, the RPM has to drop in order for this to engage, alright? Makes sense, because the gears need to grab and, you know. But anyways, so he decided to remove this blue connector that kills the RPM, alright? But little did he know that when he pulled this little guy right here, he yanked this connector, this red one right here I'm touching. You see it has two cables, these fat cables. This is coming straight from here, right? So what he did was, he didn't even notice this, alright? So when he pulled this, he took this out and now he didn't know where it went. And then he tried to plug it right here, alright? I'm gonna do it again. So he did kill my receiver here, right? So that's what he did. He destroyed that little bad boy, alright? So he destroyed my receiver. I guess he's gonna be paying for it. He said he is. I'm not a fan of it. If he wants to pay, if he does not want to pay. So don't make that mistake if you come across something like that, alright? Messing up with my camera here. Alright, so watch this. I'm gonna turn on this little guy. It lights up, but it does not light up, alright? And what he did was, since he had this one out, he plugged it right in here, alright? Like a monkey. First of all, this doesn't even fit there, alright? And then you see how the power comes on here? Alright, so if you mess with this, the power does come on, alright? So, but that burned out the receiver there. So simply what I'm gonna do here is, guys, don't make that mistake, alright? All you do is pop open this cover here. This cover pops open, and it has a connector. It has this little guy right here going right through here. So I remove that. So very simple. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take that receiver, I'm gonna take all the wiring here one by one. I'm gonna make sure I keep them in order, and I'm gonna plug it onto the new receiver. That's how simple it's gonna be. Simple little fix, but costing me money. Alright guys, there's a part number on this if you guys need it. It says A03023307. alright, so I believe that's the part number. Alright, and I see other numbers, but I think that's all you need. Oh, the model number on this one is 6533B, B like boy. Alright, so that's it guys. So I'm gonna take this little servo here, receiver, and I'm gonna swap it with that one. Alright, but since I cannot hold the camera, I'm gonna put it in and then I'm gonna fire it up, and let's see if we get power there. Alright, guys, check this out. I got everything in there like it's supposed to be. My lighting is terrible over here. Alright, nowhere to magnetize this little light that I have. Alright, it's not bad right there. Alright, so what we have here is, I plugged everything in there to the receiver. Alright, but watch this, check this out. I will never make that mistake with this guy ever again. Alright, so here it goes. I'm gonna fire this up. Bam. Alright, so we still need to bind this guy to the controller. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go get the controller, and I'm gonna show you how to quickly bind this. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put this servo to the side a little bit. I'm gonna try to yank this I keep saying servo, man. I'm sorry. This receiver goes to the side. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the flathead that I have over here. So I'm gonna yank this off. It probably got a double-sided tape, all right? The reason why I'm doing this is I want my receiver to be in a spot where it's gonna sit and does not move afterwards, all right? Do not have a double-sided tape. I'm gonna try to remove this and put it onto that one, and I'm gonna attach it to the floor there, and then it will sit right here, all right? And then the last thing we could do is put the antenna cable in, all right? Since we already yanked it out, this one you yank it out, all right? But we'll get that out, right? Okay, so we're making some moves here, some little bit of progress. This little guy, let him get out of there. So it's garbage to me, but we'll keep it there for show and tell. Anyways, I got the tape on this, so let's just slowly stick it down here, right there. All right, sometimes you cannot let your receiver move around, all right? The reason is because you got that TQI, you know, the telemetry, the active vehicle control, all right? But you don't have to be sure about it. Any receiver, make sure you keep it in the way it's supposed to be, all right? So now time for us to bind it. So what I'm gonna do here is ignore all of this stuff I have here, right? So I need to push this button and turn on the power at the same time. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. With one hand, I'm sure I will figure out how to do it, right? But let me grab my light, because we do need good lighting to get good little action there. That's better. All right, so again, we got the receiver in there, the old receiver is right there. So let me see if I can put the, once I do that, this light's gonna start to flash, all right? So pretty much I'm gonna hold this and turn on the controller at the same time somehow, some way, and this light should flash red, all right? And after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this and power on the car itself, right? So let's get this thing on. So these are both gonna, then they're gonna turn green, all right? So that's what's gonna happen there. So let's see if this works. Oh, let me not give a middle finger, right? So let's put this there. How am I gonna do this? Maybe I can push it with the tire here. There you go. And we got a flashing red, all right? I can let go of the button. Let's keep this close to here. All right, so we can see the flashing red there. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna push down on this and I'm gonna power up the Revo. There you go. Turn green, all right? After this, what I like to do is just try to turn off the controller and the car. Or another thing is try to keep all of your stuff on center, all right? Center point, all right? The steering and everything. All right, so let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. We have steering, we have throttle, forward, brake, and there's our reverse gear, right? So bada bing, bada boom, this is all done. All right, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to put your antenna in, don't forget to put the cover on, and don't forget to not let your homeboy, your buddy, mess with your car. Bye bye.